Salamander pumps. Why are they so crap? So let's talk about salamander pumps today. But before you jump in the comments and start slagging them off, I'm not really here to do that today, but just have a little bit of an understanding on why they seem to fail so much. So I've fitted a fair share of salamander pumps over the years and seen a hell of a lot of failures with them too. Now I can't blame salamander pumps fully because sometimes it does come down to the installation itself, but I'm not disregarding that their pumps have got issues. So I just want to tell you a little story about a job that I'd done a few years back now. I installed a salamander pump for the customer. Now years ago I used to absolutely love their pumps, never used to have a problem. But I installed this pump for this customer and within a year the pump had failed. Luckily it was covered under the warranty, so I managed to get another one free of charge and I installed that one again. But guess what happened? Yes, it failed again. So the customer, rightly so, was getting quite annoyed now that I've installed these pumps correctly and they kept failing. So the customer actually called Salamander up and they got one of their engineers out and installed correctly one of their salamander pumps. And guess what? Within a year, the pump had failed again. Now this is one of their engineers and it was installed to their manufacturer's instructions. So in the end, the customer called me back up and I ended up putting in a Stuart Turner pump, which, to be honest with you, is my go-to pump now. So it's got me thinking, what is actually wrong with these pumps? Because this company has been around for quite a long time, for decades, and still going strong. But there seems to be an issue with these certain pumps. And I'm sure there's a lot of plumbers out there that still swear by salamander pumps. But let's be honest, they've had their fair share of failures. And a lot of plumbers really do slate it. So let's be honest, their failure rate has been talked about a lot in the trade. You can go on any forum, YouTube, any social media platform, and so many people in the trade really do slate these pumps. So whose fault is it? Is it the plumber's fault for installing it incorrectly? Or installing it correctly but still failing? Or is it the manufacturer's fault? Let's start with the installer.